Miss Ice.
Oh, ice,
In the
ice,
place.
baby.
Ice,
Ice,
baby.
baby. Where's that vanilla ice? Give me that vanilla ice.
Ice, 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 baby. Okay, so this I actually had programmed to have my drums in it because I not really drums, a drum, but y'all can't hear it. So I'm just gonna do my regular schmegular and ta-da!
You got this, baby.
All right. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay. So what I'm about to do is go back. How far back? Way back. I'm gonna take you higher. Can you hear me clap? Gonna take you higher. I'm gonna go back to a place and time where all was divine, a place and time where we were all one. Let's go back to Mama Lucy. Yeah, you know, when we were all one, they called it Pangea. You know, a big mass of land where we all were together. Now, wait. What about the dark matter? Before. Hmm. Yes, but I can't remember that far back. So how about I tell you about when I remember before. Before I was here and came to exist in this avatar. I remember being one with thee. I was yet a child. I did not quite want to enter into this realm. Oh, heck, truth be told, I was scared as heck. I told the father, I don't want to go down there. And the father said to me, don't be scared, my child. Go into the light. Everything will be all right. And just like that, I was born. I don't remember much after that until, hmm, let's say Christmas. Oh, the joy I felt. So much toys. All the family was together. And the whole living room was filled with toys just for me. Yippee! Oh, yay, it was and will always be all about the toys for me. Well, nowadays it's the treats. Cakey, daddy. He loves me not. No, he loves me. Diamond rings, he loves me. No, scram. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Well, what about the moment when I fell in love? Yes, in love. It was the MTV for me. Yes, the MTV man. My auntie Gina used to come and get me from upstairs. Yeah, Friday nights, right? About 9 p.m. in the early 1980s, to be exact. We would dance to the music videos and pop jiffy aluminum popcorn right there on the stove and listen to She's an Uptown Girl, my Uptown Girl. Oh yeah, Billy Joel, I love him for that. Oh no. Wait a minute. Come, chameleon. They come and go. They come and go. Oh, no. Cindy Lauper. Girls, we want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have. That's all we really want. Okay. Yes, those were the good old days before, well, my family completely went on the splits. And that demon man, who am I kidding? The devil came to exist in our lives. Oh no, not the devil man. Yes, the devil man. A real life boogeyman. No, 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 no. More like the boogie monster. It was and will still be so hard for me to hate him. I mean, yeah, he beat us bad, so bad that we had to escape in the middle of the night to the safety of my godfamily's house, you know, our safe house. Well, the one good thing about that, well, we won't say his name. Okay, well, at least he made me love, love, love music even more. I love for him to DJ. I remember the song he said not to tell anyone or to sing out loud because I would get in trouble. Yeah, you and me, Lonnie, Alonda and Lonnie. It was just us two then, remember? Yeah, we do remember. Okay, everybody, the song was If You Wanna Ride, dum 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 dum, don't ride the right pony. Mm. If you wanna be rich, dum 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 dum, you got to be a whoop. Yeah, yeah. That was a cool song and even is to this day a cool song. Okay, well remember he brought us our first record player. It was a mm, Radio Shack. Yeah, Radio Shack record player. And yes, I do. It was Prince. Let's go crazy. Let's go. Doctor, everything will be all right. Make everything go wrong. Let's talk. Go. Oh, wait a minute. Erotic City. Yeah. If we cannot make babies, maybe we can make some time. Lots of pretty you and me. All right. Wait. Ooh. Don't forget the other album. It was like a little 12-inch. Oh, the freaks come out at night. Ow. The freaks come out at night. Huh. The freaks come out. And side B of that was Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. No. Wait a minute. Do you remember our one friend? Of course, she's still around. You know, Gail Butler, the one who she saved, Alonda and Lonnie, because those were only two there at that time, and Alonda was like 9. Not to mention, she saved our lives on the way to school. Yep, Miss Thangalonda here was eating on a Twix and opened the wrapper up with her teeth and dang near killed all of us. Well, the real reason I was thinking of her was because, well, what do you remember about the one song that got time for play up? Oh, like a quiz with Jeopardy, like Londa. Okay. It's Cool Mo D for us. Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? Check the clock. Put your Gucci watch on and synchronize the time and let's rock. Oh, yes. I think that's the time like I felt like Google Gaga about music. Like I think I might have even creamed when I heard that shit. Sorry, girl, don't you be cussing. Now, you know what? How about the time when we first started to fall out of love with hip hop? Well, we never really fell out of love with hip hop. For that will always stand. It's the bastardizing of once was my greatest love affair. Why do you think it's a liquor store on every corner? Why? Because they want us to kill ourselves. Why? Because they want us to kill ourselves. Why do you think it's a liquor store on every corner? Da, yeah, that's the boys in the hood thing. that's when it all started going bad. But here lately, it's one who came out. Yeah, the one that beat Drake. Yeah, he got that one song. Oh, we gonna be all right. Hey, we gonna be all right. Let me hear that. We gonna be all right. What else he say? They not like us. They like not us. Ew, ew. Well, maybe there's hope for hip hop. The end.
See, there's hope for hip hop after all.
No.
Ah,
You wanna know what
thank
was
you.
so dope? What was so dope? Yo, because you wanna know what? Hip hop ain't we never fell out of love with hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't love what's not hip hop.
Exactly.
But we ain't fall out of love with hip hop. We just
Exactly.
miss hip hop. This
Mhm.
is all it really basically
Yeah.
boils down to.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You'll never fall out of love with, you know what I'm saying, Kumo D, freaking
Right.
the real, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like,
Mhm.
come on.
You know
Yeah.
what
When
I think sometimes
the real
people,
hip hop. I'm sorry,
some-
now what you saying?
what I think is sometimes people confuse hip hop with rap, right?
Absolutely.
There you
So
go.
hip hop is the
They do.
culture and it encompasses things like the b-boys, the b-girls,
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
beatboxing, it's
Mhm.
fashion in it. There's hip hop is not just rhymes and beats and
Rhymes and
somebody
right.
spitting. Hip hop
It's
is
graffiti.
how you walk, how you talk, how you wear what you wear. That's hip hop.
Mhm. Real talk.
The
Hip
part
hop
that people
also
forget that hip
is
hop was also
That's the
education.
best freaking thing I've heard about hip hop. Somebody
Yeah.
break it down. It is not just about rap. It's the culture. It's the way you dress. It's
yeah,
the way you present yourself. It's the
Mhm.
dancing. It's the It's the way you talk. It's your lingo. It's oh man.
right,
It's
right.
life.
And then look at this. It's called hip hop, right? You know,
Mhm.
it has its roots from the knowledge of the gods and the earth.
Absolutely.
Right.
From
Five
hip
percent.
being
Right.
if you're hip with something, that means you know. To hop
Yep.
is to move. So hip
Mhm.
hop is the knowledge movement.
Yes.
Ooh, you
Yeah,
know, you just
started.
put me on. I
You
never even
cooking.
put that together.
Cooking.
Bars.
You learn
I was
There
something
about
you
to say the
new.
go.
same thing. He was cooking. That's
Dang,
education.
you
Let's
just
take it
cooked
to
just
KRS
now.
One.
Mhm.
KRS One knowledge. God. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Come on, man.
That was dope. I didn't know that. That was so dope.
It was
Dropping
started this
knowledge.
way because they
If you
wasn't
hip to
teaching the
something
streets.
and
That's the
yeah,
reason.
hop, you moving, that makes so much
Right,
sense. What?
right. There you go. And that's how Miss Ice always breaks it down. You know, she get us hip, she get us moving. So she be doing a hip hop too.
I
Brothers
receive
is
it.
back. Oh
Mm.
Yeah.
man. She said, I'm gonna take you way back.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
but you're
love it. I love
100%
it.
right. I think that's the thing nowadays that people misinterpret and they think that like this rap and whatever mumble whatever they saying they think that they put a record together and just vocalize over it that's hip-hop or whatever that doesn't constitute hip-hop. If you rapping whatever you doing your little rap, but that's not hip-hop, you just
Yeah.
rapping.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
just one part of the culture.
But
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. And it is about adding to. It
Yes.
is not to the degradation of the masses.
Right.
So when you look and you say it's knowledge, so when we hear the death culture, that is
Mm,
not hip hop. That
mm.
is bastardized.
Boom,
Okay.
That is
say
not
that.
us.
Yes.
Make sure
Yes.
this goes in there.
You
Make sure
know,
that goes in there.
I don't know.
that's not
It
it.
just
Mhm.
got
That's not
saturated.
it.
Like you think about it for like 20 years, it just got saturated with a lot of
Mhm.
death, a lot of drugs, a lot of the lean culture in the 2000s
Revenge
for
and
sure.
Okay.
We lost track of what real hip hop was for real. Just started paying less and less attention to lyricism. That was
Ah,
the problem. People was
Pop
focusing
said
on
it.
vibes, and
Mm-hmm.
vibes will kill you if you don't listen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can
May I say
you go ahead, Ms. Ice, I'll go after you. Though.
the one thing I want to say is one of our members of Bone Thugs and Harmony, because y'all know I'm from the land.
mm-hmm.
He said that actually it's Crazy Bone. Let me put it out there. Had done an interview right before he took very, 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 very ill. and almost passed away. And before I go any further, I want to say rest in power,
Angela
our
Stone.
beloved.
Angie
Yes.
Stone, baby.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
yes,
sister
yes.
from Virginia.
For
Absolutely.
sure,
Yep.
for sure.
Let's put that in the air, love and light, and usher in that saucy love. She was part of hip hop. She was the first part of the first hip hop women. I don't like saying female or femc group, the sequence. And I actually got a chance to present her and Blondie with a plaque that I made, a golden record plaque
Oh
at Woodhill
wow.
Park in the mid 2000s. And they're just beautiful people. And it really shocked me to my core to hear that. And she was also in a battle with Universal Records about her royalties as well.
He just made a post about that, and then boom, just made a post. I
You know what I'm
just heard this
saying?
post like
Hey,
last week. I just heard
hey.
this post,
Yep.
and then yesterday I heard this. I was like, wow.
Wow.
And it's just so sad because she's a legend to the culture. And
Absolutely.
even though she wasn't Beyonce status or, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't you know what I'm saying, like Patti LaBelle or she wasn't, but Angie Stone was still she was still like a
A
fundamental
pillar.
piece.
Yes,
And I
very
feel like it's so
impactful.
messed up. If you see how it's just messed up what they do to people and how they treat like our legends, just like how they treat our veterans. Like, there's no reason why she had to be even doing
Working.
shows for basketball tournaments and doing this and the third or whatever because they was robbing her like that, like that.
Yep.
But you want to know what? Everything is good and everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. It's unfortunate that her time on in this space is over, but at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. She's moving on. She moved on. She's on in a better place. She's, you know what I'm saying? But it's just messed up that this is the pattern, this is the cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Michael,
saying?
Prince. Yep.
And I'm hoping that in the next generation, when they talk about back in the day, they talk about how this was something that has changed. And in their time, they could remember this time and be like, yeah, it was crazy back then. But now, artists get their respective rights.
Masses are not going to these big record labels because of that. Why
Yeah,
should
and you
let's
don't
just
need
cut
to
the middleman
nowadays.
out,
Yep.
do what we love, and get on our own streaming platforms and sell it privately. And then that way we don't have to worry about if somebody's coming to knock us off because they want to take from us, But I just want to go real quick is that the reason why we have seen the bastardization of hip hop over the past 20 years, as Crazy Bone said, was that in the early 90s, all of the major record labels and the powers that be and the privatized prison people came in and had like a mansion party with all of the major hip hop artists and said that we're all going to make a lot of money. You're going to make murder rap, drug rap, all this other crazy bastardized rap. And that's going to influence your audience to go and do criminal things. And then they'll go to jail and we'll all make money like that. So there's no, if you put the timelines together, this is why we have seen the downfall of what was a beautiful movement. And still, we have beautiful artists that are not mainstream, but they still make hip hop because they're not on those major labels.
That's a super fact.
Yeah.
That's
All
a super fact.
I was going to say was that I watched a podcast today, actually. These two guys that are from the city next to me, Birmingham. So Birmingham, the black population is mainly Jamaican. And they were talking about reggae, and they were saying the same thing about reggae, how it went from, all this peace and love, the type of songs, what Emmanuel sang last time, it was love songs, proper like from the heart, love songs. And then it just went slack, got sexual. It's about dagger this, dagger that, you know what I mean? Bend over this, show that. Dancehall and reggae are obviously two different things. But they were saying, if we listen to the music that we listened to growing up, it just makes you want to relax. It
Yeah.
makes you feel good. It makes you want to help. This new, like they did mention an artist and say that artist, as big as they are, was the beginning of that downfall. And like when you look at the timelines of that next to what you've just said as well, how come all the music on the planet seems to have started to deteriorate? Because we have it in England as well, you know, with the UK rap and what we call UK drill.
UK drill, yeah.
It's like some mad business. It's nothing but criminal stuff, you know, and balaclavas and go ahead. Sorry.
Because I want to say, like, you know what Ice Baby was saying, like, as far as like they put the agenda together and they said they push this is the right. So now let's just say for numbers, right? Let's say that you have 3 major record labels and they pushing this, and they each have 5 artists that they're pushing. That's 15 artists in between 3 labels that are pushing ignorant, revengeful, hateful music or whatever, because this is what their label is telling them to do, because this is the agenda. They're gonna make money, they're gonna go to jail, da da da. So now if you have these 15 people and the labels are backing them and they're paying radios to play them in the center. So now they're in rotation. So now they get money. Now they can play. Whether people really care for them or not, they being forced to listen to them. So much so that even if you don't like the song, you still find yourself knowing the words and singing the words because they push it so much on the radio. But now you have 50, we're talking small numbers because the numbers are much more larger. Now you have 50 other artists who I see these 15 people, this is what they're doing, it's the blueprint, and that's how they making their money. So hip hop used to be a love thing. Hip hop was love. Hip hop was, you know, peace. Hip hop was. Now, what we have now are money grabs. Money grabs in every segment of what we're doing on the internet is money grabs. So it's like, you have people that don't even believe in the stuff that they spitting, but they like, I'm gonna say this real quick because I know I'm gonna get a quick bag and I know that this is gonna sell. And I feel like Los Angeles, I don't know who that is. I feel like that is the beginning of the wave of people riding a boat and like losing themselves. Because I believe like a lot of people who rap and talk all this nonsense, I really even believe that a lot of them don't even want to be doing this, but they know that this is the way that they're going to make their money, and they care more about the monetary gains of what they're doing than they do about the influence and what it used to be. Back in the day, you have Common, you have Mos Def, you have Free. They, of course, they wanted their money or whatever, but it was more so about getting the word, getting the message out to the people. It was always about a message. It was always about a message. And they took lesser pay. But it was now it's like, listen, man, I got this expensive ass girl. Excuse me, I have this expensive girl. She want this, you want that, or I got this and I got a flex, or I got this and a third. So I need the most money I can get. And I think that that's where we are now. Even though I have hope that we're to a point now where it's like we reached a pinnacle of degradation, and now, like, you know, the tides are changing. I'm hoping. But that's what I believe. I believe that now it's more so where we are now is more so like people just want to just make that money the fastest way, the best way they can, whether they believe in what they're doing or not.
Yep.
But
and that's why it's bastardized.
And can I just say one thing very quickly, that conscious music has to be bangers. That's a big part of the problem as well. That's why Kendrick and They Not Like Us has been so huge, because his music is bangers, no matter what he's saying. When you know, I like Common and a lot of these conscious, but they don't bang hard enough for me. You know what I mean? When I want to hear a tune, you're not going to get young people they don't want to listen to jazz. You know what I'm saying? And jazz is an older people's thing. That's more when you chill out. There's obviously young people that do it. But I think that's a big part of the problem as well, is that when people, it's not only those artists who have fallen into the trap of stereotypes. It's like when Neo Soul came out, and a lot of those artists, from the things that I've watched, have said, we didn't even want to be put in that category. They put us in that category. They grouped us together, although we didn't group ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? But now you've got people thinking for me to be conscious, that's what I've struggled with. I'm very conscious and very spiritual, but I don't want to wear that stuff. I don't dress like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to put on a bodycon dress and high heels and be conscious. Why can't I do that? Why do I have to wear a dashiki and a
Right.
Right.
Looking all crazy
It's
and
not
sanctified.
there's no such, conscious costume that you have to put on. It's not on you, it's in you, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
I
the
think
difference.
that's a part of it. And a lot of what we're seeing is people got it on them, but it's not in them.
That's a fact.
Say that.
It's
Absolutely.
halfway them, and the other half is a label. Y'all gotta remember that part too, because a lot of the music is hypnotic, and it's gotten to a point where that's all that the kids want to hear. That's a struggle too. Like, interestingly enough, to tap into what Miss Ice said and Tone, Sexy Red actually did an interview, and said that she was told to say certain things on a record, like the ridiculous things that I don't even want to repeat here.
Right.
But she said that she signed a contract and she didn't have a choice. Now, if we going back to what happened to Angie Stone and those ultimatums, you know what I'm saying? There's another element to this. Like, it's not just a conglomerate or a quick money grab. It's also these multi-billion-dollar companies with these people with no faces behind them are actually being predatory. That was Kendrick's point. That's why he said cut the TV off. That's the
Turn the
difference.
TV
Cut
off.
his
Yep,
internet
yep.
off, cut his music off, cut these things off because they're distracting you from the bigger point. And if you notice, the
Ah.
people that paid attention tapped in, and then there's a whole lot of people who picked and prodded at all the little things that they want you to pay attention to.
Well, I think
Say
That's
that.
See
there's
what
a
you see
lot
the
of power.
conversation you started, Miss Ice?